I think this map is as well.
I mean, it's just sort of Heretics trying to mimic what worked for BBL on their pistol in the first half. But nobody's there because the BBL is all the way over on the other side of the map. They get that first pick and they immediately start kind of shifting counterclockwise. They're moving in the opposite direction. And that whole time, that's just giving them this great 2-2-1 split to come into the B site. And that means for Benji to find value, the rest of his team has to hold the line, and they just cannot.
Here.
Tobiah to force.
I have the spike.
Sheriff's a stinger and an outlaw. 3 players will be one tap to that outlaw on BBL. So that one could find some unexpected value. That one is kind of a unique one to throw into the mix on a force buy. You're usually just going to see like stingers and the sheriffs. But they're going to try to eke out an extra little advantage. Benji has to cut armor for that.
Slow creep up. I think the biggest concern is that it's not a force by death ball. It's a split, a 3-2.
Case triggered.
I believe Lover's Rock able to get a spot out, but no reason for him to try to push forward. He's got that judge, can just continue to maintain control over that corner, that entry to the site. Some interest drummed up though.
Yeah, hello everyone, hello.
Rotation coming in, Benji, okay, felt overshot.
Watch party.
6 down Lover's Rock on that slide.
Yes.
With that kill, you know, going to try to just give it everybody back over to A, but look at the time remaining, 25 seconds still. 2 players here, and another not very far away. So Rock going to join in on the connector. Oh, Shin. Okay, Rose, not able to find much of anything there. The Lloyds could still be their demise.
10 seconds
and
left.
Benji both going to be struck down. The wallbang shot takes him low, but cannot find the elimination. Boo surviving. 3 HP in the regen armor.
Oh man, 3 HP छोड़ा उसने उसको.
This is still decently winnable though for BBL.
Oh, nice.
Lloyd to LaRock. They find more. And Coach Maris can find nothing.
Nice playing BBL. Nice. भाई BBL बहुत बढ़िया खेल रहे थे.
12-2. We have only seen one comeback of that caliber at this event. The hands of Nongshim Red Force. I just do not see it happening again here.
It doesn't feel like it. It feels like BBL is winning in every aspect of the game on this map. The firepower, the teamwork, you know, when they need an individual to go big because it doesn't start off, you know, the way you would want in the round. This time it's Loita. Do some serious heavy lifting. I mean, him and Kraven have only died 5 times each.
Let's see.
We're into round 15. Just ridiculous stuff. They gamble stack over at A. They were looking for the knockout blow. They went for the haymaker, and it's gonna miss. So have to go back into the jabs or something a little bit different. They're gonna split their forces. Ares for Kashmaris.
Not shocking at all.
No.
We'll lean into this weapon, even on a good economy. Meanwhile, look, Rockets is up and over the top, and boom, no, the Wiser not here in the blast pack. He gets himself a second before finally being traded out. Kraven the push, 2 kills gonna be found. That Sheriff is singing, and he is looking to silence Heretics, and they have.
Nice match.
Lotus, it is a dismantling of Heretics. As BBL keep themselves alive here at EWC 2026 Sunset.
भाई अच्छा निकाला बे ये मैच अच्छा निकाला.
I love LaRock.
बहुत बढ़िया निकाले.
He just leans right into that villain story, goes to the crowd, and he goes, "I want to hear it. I want to hear ya." He is unbelievable. I mean, just every possible aspect you could think of, BBL are better on this map. LaRock is so good at Raze, really creative with the blast packs, whereas I felt like Woot was really lacking in a lot of that department. Obviously, the individual just frankly shooting is way better, straight up. What else do you want me to say? There was a couple rounds in there where Heretics have the equal footing in a firefight and they just lose.
Yeah, this was completely one-sided. Never really close at any moment. Let's send things back over to the Deacon and the desk. hear what they have to say, because I was told, you know, if you have nothing good to say nothing at all, so I'll let D-God do all the talking.
I don't know what you're talking about, because I got great things to say here about the cast as well. Paper Thin and Achilleos, thank you so much. They're going to be back because BBL are back in a dominant way. That's the LaRock that we've been looking for, that MVP caliber battle, and he shows up here in map number 2. It's 1-1.
Look at this. He's showing that I can't hear you to the crowd that are definitely Heretics' favorite here. This kid is a villain, and that's how he likes it. Man, he's having the best time here.
You say that, but at the same time, if anyone ever speaks to LaRock, he's like the sweetest boy ever. But the moment that he goes on stage, he forgets about all of that. Lotus is his territory, and BBL in this second map, he keeps happening time and time again. I do not want to hear for a second that they are a momentum-based team, you know, like you get in their heads. No, the mental reason that they can have from one map to another is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's all about the fact that we saw that Lotus twice. It goes to OT twice, and they lose it both of those times, and then they go back to the drawing board. They almost 13-0 EDG here, and then they put up a second dominant performance. This is excellent adaptation mid-tournament on this map, and it looks better than ever.
All right, well, we were in the back, and I got to tell you, Big Time was freaking out with the way that Heretics decided to do their composition, and then the strategy that followed it up here with the A site. It was just constant A site retake and Big Time heartache.
Look, this is the problem of a main, right? We see this with so many teams. Look at this for Heretics. They want to fight into a main. Kakuka, what's missing? A Viper wall, that's what's missing. Correct that. You see how hard it is for them to get back into this A site. You see how hard it is for them to be able to retreat away. And in every major gun round, what stopped them from getting the momentum is that they struggled to come back in this A site.
Yeah, it's very complicated. You can think that because of the Neon has the wall, the problem is that you're most likely going to be in a disadvantage when you're going to retake, especially if you're going up against a team like BBL who like to do this 4-man pushes.
Yeah, look at this. This is on Eco. They try and retake. They have to invest that ult because it's so hard to win this fight. Otherwise, BBL trade this out well, keep themselves alive in the round. Literally every single major swing round, this is their move, and it doesn't work so consistently. BBL one step ahead here in the macro, in my mind.
To me, there's also a big difference, and I do think that Loversrock like diffed on Kosh on this map. Like if you put the two Neons head to head, we could see in that replay the way that he was moving and interpreting the situation, how he was reacting to that aggression and whatnot on the side of Loversrock was on top of what Kushmaros was bringing, which is surprising, but in a good way.
Yeah, and again, on the opposite side for Team Heretics, you know, if you're going to pick a composition like that that makes taking or retaking A that hard, you got to find something else to do. And it just felt like time and time again, they're like, our guns will wake up. It was a wake on Breeze. We'll be able to bounce back. And they just never did. And I think that leads us to, hopefully, our second highlight here. Round 8, where when they do have an opportunity to come back, they overheat. The Omen teleports in, and it's all out of order here, Kakuka.
I think that throughout this entire map, what we had was a Team Heretics that never found the footing, never found exactly how to retake. I think that they were so confused about so many of these situations, and BBL was on top of every single one of those mistakes, taking advantage of those. As we said, LaRock having an amazing performance. I think that we can have that conversation for absolutely every single one of those players, but if we think about that there's an MVP prize at the end of this tournament, we gotta give it to LaRock for now.
And it's so perfect that Woot had a phenomenal map 1, and now it's LaRock with a phenomenal map 2. These two are going head to head here. The previous MVP against the current #1 candidate. It doesn't get better than this.
Again, LaRock, this is the type of performance that we thought he would have. Above 300 ACS, just making play after play, and even that final round going up and over the box, picking off one in a 1v2, still trading out. He was just always taking down at least one, if not two.
I mean, the thing is now for me, can he keep this performance up on Sunset? That's where we're going to next. That's our map 3 decider here. And this is a crazy map for it to end on because Heretics, they were so good at this map. They were so well known for this map. I saw everybody in the game copy their Sunset. Have they been able to figure out the map here at EWC when it's back in the pool?
And we have already seen BBL win in this map, doing it dominantly so against EDG. And as you're saying, it's not only that Team Heretics had a great sunset, is that no team in the competition has been willing to go to sunset against Team Heretics. That means it's saved until this very moment, and it's a big question mark because, as we said, BBL has done such a good job in perfectioning these compositions for the maps, moving Kreven around into what position he's going to be playing in and with what agent. But for the side of Team Heretics, I feel like they need the reps before they feel comfortable in the map. The question around Koshmaras still stands even to this day.
Yeah, final thoughts here, big time.
I mean, I think Heretics need a bounce back after that. Nobody was firing. They didn't have any magic there in the server. BBL ran away with it. I need to see them wake up.
It is 1-1 with the next map win. You move on with the next map loss. You are out of EWC, Team Heretics and BBL. And for more on the journey that Team Heretics has taken, let's take a look at this video.
In last year's finals, we were in a tough situation. I think a lot of different words were said, different tactics to wake up, maybe some harsh, maybe some inspirational.
I think all it took was winning that third map to give us that big amount of belief in ourselves that we can do it.
Even though it was so bad, we still inside believe that it's possible. Can't stop believing, because if you stop believing, then that's it.
Brienne's on 78 HP! He did the ultimate, but so much crashes!
I think the trophy felt unusual. I mean, it was my first Valorant trophy. I think for all of us as well, especially, you know, thinking like 2 hours ago we were in the worst position possible. It felt amazing. It felt like a moment of finally.
I think I kind of knew in my head that we would win it just because it's really hard for them to be mentally strong, being 2-0 up and then going to 2-2. Like, there was no way in my head that we were going to lose that last map just based on knowing what mental state they're in and what mental state we're in.
Yeah, I mean, this year, many boys not in our roster. I mean, obviously I would have liked to play with my brother, but it's, you know, esports, it's competitions. Koshmaras and Winnibo are very similar in terms of playstyle. Of course, they have differences, but I think as a team, we're very similar to last year.
I think there's a lot of good teams here, but we're here to defend our title. We're gonna try as hard as possible, and teams will remember the form that we were in last year, and hopefully we can replicate it this year.
We're here to defend the title, and good luck to the teams trying to take it from us.
Play is in our DNA.
तो भाई किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हो तुम? चैट में जो पोल डला हुआ है उस पोल सेलेक्ट करके अपनी टीम को सपोर्ट कर सकते हो, उसके लिए बहुत सारी दुआएं कर सकते हो। और हाँ, जरूर भाई, स्ट्रीम पे नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना और वीडियो का लाइक जरूर करना। लाइक कर दो, लाइक इधर।
Achilles here. We have Woot standing by. He's about to play a mystery 1v1. His opponent knows who he is. He doesn't know who he's playing against, and he's gonna have to try to figure it out.
No, bro, he's playing Judge. Okay, he's 100% American, bro. 100%.
How does that narrow it down?
Oh,
okay.
He's trolling me, bro. He's bullying me. That's Turkish way to cancel, bro. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question for you. Burger King or McDonald's? Okay, I got you.
Thanks.
Doner, okay. Oh shit. Bro, who is 27 years old? Where is my Heretics Classic?
Their most played agent is Raze.
Asuna!
No.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
They've lifted regional trophies.
Regional trophies, okay. Then, Valin.
It's not Valen.
Bro, come on! Oh no, it cannot raise actually. Jogema!
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes! Oh my god. Why did I say?
Long, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry.
So I think Joe's now on mute.
Wait, you wanna see boxing?
You gotta honor it.
Bro, when did you put that?
Oh भाई मार दिया।
Oh, it was one right click.
You get the extended knife. That's a Turkish knife.
Oh. That was one shot.
That was one shot. I didn't know it hit your back.
Sheriff, go Sheriff. Oh my god, I hate this guy, bro. Come on.
Wow, bro, nice shot.
Nice game, bro. Thank you so much.
Bro, GG, bro.
GG.
Hello everyone and welcome
back to
hello
Esports
everyone,
World
hello
Cup
everyone. 2026
decider match
after this map, one team's
between BBL and TH, and I'm supporting BBL for
It
sure.
is 1-1 BBL
अरे cuties, cuties, भाई ये हर मैच में लेके आता है ये चीज. क्या frame है बे, बहुत
the tournament, tying global esports with that 13-2.
Yeah,
and they've got to pick themselves up off the ground if they want to defend their title as the only winner of Valorant here at EWC.
That's exactly it. I can't stress this enough. There is no double elimination here. You lose this map 3, you will be going home. Your key will be crushed. You will not be able to defend your title. BBL looking more confident than ever after that last map.
Two very different stories. We have
थोड़ी सी down लग रही है.
in Team Heretics, and
इतनी
we
उम्मीद
have
किसी
a
को भी
group
नहीं थी
of
कि भाई
5 youngsters that
TH
just ascended
against
into
BBL
this is
इतना
their
अच्छा
second
खेल
global
जाएगी.
event ever.
जो लास्ट मैप
They
में
were
उन्होंने
lucky
जो
and
किया है वन
strong
साइड इतना
enough
वो
to at the beginning of the year be the
अनएक्सपेक्टेड था,
first
बहुत
winners
बहुत अच्छा
in
खेले भाई
kickoff
BBL.
EMEA. Had a quiet
बहुत
stage
अच्छा.
1 and now bounced back to be in this form. We've said it. We have already seen their sunset. We have seen how crazy it can get. LaRock playing on that deadlock.
Yeah.
Let's see how
Let's see
prepared
अगर
Team
decider है
Heretics is
इनका.
for this.
Decider में
the
कौन
youngest
कैसा खेलता है?
roster in the tournament
Let's
is
see.
BBL. LaRock, that MVP candidate, the second youngest player in the tournament. And fascinatingly enough, after 2 maps, LaRock, Loida, and Lovers Rock all tied at the top of the ACS leaderboards with 251 ACS on the dot.
Yeah.
They are firing on all cylinders now after that second map.
I mean, this
Sunset,
is a
decider map is Sunset.
scary squad. We talk so much about the Rock, but really, this is all 5 of them, top to bottom, able to excel here. As we have our agent select coming in now.
Deadlock और
Cosmaras
एक
on that
Cypher.
kneel. That's what I wanted to see. It's old school. It's double initiator here from Heretics.
And at the same time, we were wondering what Heretics was going to change from years prior, and it doesn't look like it's going to be much. Concerns that we had on this sunset for them was that Wood sometimes was not on point with the KO. Koshmaras, I think that this is the moment for him to shine when we're speaking about the one-to-one.
One thing I want to talk about is
भाई
Benji Fish
KO को मैंने खेलते हुए देखा है FNC में भाई जो वो KO देखा था मैंने कोरोड मैप में ना
especially around that B side, and I always remember those B
यार
side
ultimate देखा
post
था.
Yes, the map's changed
Let's
a
see
little
देखते
bit,
क्या
but
होता है.
look for that same style here from Heretics.
I know that we've been highlighting the players in BBL. To me, the difference maker still keeps being, is Lovers Rock turning up today or not? And to me, even on that breeze, he perfectly did. He's able to keep that up, especially with the defenses that BBL has been giving us throughout the entire year. He should be and could be the key to shutting Heretics down and ending their dream of doing it again.
The burden of being the title defenders here at EWC is upon the shoulders of Team Heretics, but the young squad that knows no better, they only know forward, is BBL on the cusp of knocking out those title defenders and making history. Let's find out as we go to map number 3 with the Kilios and Paper Thin.
Sunset to decide it all. His third and final map is battered. Heretics on Lotus. Can they maintain that form? Can Heretics regain theirs? And stick around in this tournament to defend their title. In back-to-back years, it's a single elimination playoff format. No second chances, no reprieve.
कितना मस्त लग रहा है बे, क्या स्टेज है.
Loser here. Their run comes to an end.
You just gotta wonder, is that momentum going to be able to carry over for BBL? You know, sometimes in EMEA, they'll have one of those maps where they'll blow an opponent out of the water, and then the next map they'll be kind of shaky again. So, just looking to see if they're going to be able to maintain that form. You know, Lorak going on.
BBL defense में है, TH attacking में है.
Deadlock. Going to be setting up some of those sonic sensors early over on the B side. Still sitting on his wall in his net, just waiting for a bit of a trap play off of contact on that sensor, but it's a full-on mid-push, and Rose has to hightail it out of there.
वहीं से पकड़, पकड़ना पड़ेगा. Oh यार, वो blind हो गया.
Now having to backpedal away. But we'll find a stun. Meanwhile, Rose around the back.
अरे.
Sudden arrival. Only going to be able to clean up one. Valorant.
Oh, nice.
What a volley of
अरे इसे लेके जाना था.
Still in this mix, still in this fight. Gets himself a 3K. Fishing for a little bit more blind.
2v2, 2v2.
We'll rescale back over towards Boba. Looks like they might just be pushing.
They have another.
उसी के साइड से.
Lloyda's somewhat aware of it.
Lovers Rock, he's quick on their heels though, in around the back. I don't know if he has been scouted at all. There is
भाई
no
दोनों साइड से कौन क्या करके जाएगा.
Oh
नहीं. No, nice round. Lloyda ने निकाला round.
It is a crazy back and forth in this round. So many clutch moments. This one right here from Locke. I thought he was going to get the third for a second there. I thought he had Woot lined up, but not quite. It was Benji maybe, but regardless.
Oh, nice.
Really good read of the map there by the last two surviving players. Keeping Heretics very well pinned in, giving them a really tough crossfire. The timing couldn't have been better there either. Absolutely nailing that. Clear of the dart. No further confirmation or doubling down on the information by BBL. Rien's, actually, that dart isn't going to get around the corner. So they know that somebody could be there. They're pinging it out. They're at least aware of it.
Oh.
Bottom of the leg. And now they very much do know.
कितना सही है मैं. मार दे.
If he had just pulled the trigger there.
Yeah, I know.
Would have had him dead, dialed in. Not knowing it, but let's get tucked very close forward. Looks like he's going to reassess this. Play away from that sonic sensor.
Well, they've got kind of a read on this. They're a little bit worried about mid, but with that wall there, you can pretty much turn your attention towards the front here.
Oh, nice.
Gets traded out for Lorak with that Guardian, looking for a little bit more.
Oh, man.
And another 2 on the back for Rose.
भाई डेडलॉक का बहुत अच्छा था वो.
2-0 start and overall clean anti-eco for BBL.
Pretty curious if Heretics have an inkling that the Omen tucked into the corner.
अब बाय राउंड है. अब वो बाय करेंगे. लेट्स सी इसमें क्या होता है.
Cleared by the recon. That's something that I'm kind of having my eyes leaning towards for this bonus. BBL. Good
bonus अच्छा निकाला उन्होंने.
setup there at the end. Nice job by Lorak to once again just step into the fray. Find his moment to be annoying.
Oh!
Right past it.
Yeah, one past it. Koshmaras just get taken down. Some damage. Oh, for them to try to get that assist. Meanwhile, Lovers Rock having the back pedal still has this fast lane, but this is all now a bit of a bait to try to play in Rose tucked into the corner. Heretics though pausing, wanting to see if he's going to go for this repeak.
Yeah, for sure. You got to be real careful about it too. Only 2 of the players can absorb one of the hits.
वो भाई बहुत सही बैठा हुआ है.
Making sure checks everything here. Spotted on that drone, and what a shot from Lovers.
Rock,
and then Lovers Rock on the back end. He's able to find 2. Rien's having to do it all. The swing out.
क्या?
Absolutely
कैसे?
That is the Rienz that we know.
अबे ये round कैसे
And it
निकाल
couldn't
दिया?
have come at a more opportune moment. Heretics were about to get bonus. This should have been over. This should have been done. But nope. Rienz.
भाई 4 के लेके गया वो.
Absolutely incredible.
Woo.
The coaching staff as well on their feet off the back of that play. What a bailout.
4 kill.
But all things considered, it's still a good bonus for BBL.
Yes, it is still a absolutely ridiculous bonus. And now only 3 players have that half armor. So Lovers Rock still gonna be leaning in towards that outlaw. Feeling so confident about it, and he should be. He's really damn good with it.
Got this insert on Kashmaris, and I don't know if they're going to be able to clear this out without just playing forward and peeking in the alley.
Well,
8 बजे practice भी करनी है ना, team आ जाएगी.
He's still scaling.
He's aware.
इसे मारना पड़ेगा.
Check
Oh,
it.
nice.
Wow, what a clean shot.
Woo.
Swift on that one. Shock dart's not able to find too much.
Sensor destroyed.
They're now going to be broken. But Lovers Rocky's done it again.
Spike
2
down
players going to be
mid.
collided there as Woot and Boo will fall. The hero of the previous eliminated is just Benji Fishy. Isolated in B main.
Seconds left.
No way to try to make a play of this. Realistically,
No.
best bet would be to try to recover a weapon, get something better than the Bulldog, but even that is just so very risky. Camera out, the spot, the swing, the death. As BBL get the
Nice flawless round, bhai.
off the back of a very
must
close
निकाला ना
bonus,
flawless.
and now they're up 3-1.
This is going to do a lot for BBL's economy. They were getting pretty low in the bank account coming into this round because they lost that bonus. So this one, pretty important for them in this defender side. And this is huge because they're going to be able to just keep all their weapons. They have an outlaw
nice.
already in the mix to deal with the eco round. This should be them looking pretty good to go up to 4. I mean, if worse comes to worse, you have Lovers Rock's overdrive. Oh, Rose.
Forced away, but Lloyd, he's got
Nice cover.
King reveal now out. Spray and pray through the box. Just looking for some damage. He's a little bit shy to the mark, but Lovers Rock.
Oh, man.
Another kill with that outlaw. It's just going to be the one. Still damage dealt, and all of Heretics contained in alley.
Yeah, Morak, he's the only one who's going to be one shot to the outlaw, so he's going to tuck in, just try to play, see if anybody clears his wall. He's like, Woot wants to go for it. Not sure.
You're going to take,
Yeah,
damn near all of the mags he got for that stinger.
I was about to say, I think it takes like 3 mags out of that stinger.
To segment it. Meanwhile, Lloyd taking to the high ground, counter swing available. The drop of a hat from Rose.
Nice.
He'll be left on the floor, spot number 1. Spray connecting, Boo down to 22. Grabs that outlaw.
30 seconds left.
Meanwhile, Kreven. Approach on the back.
Poison's off.
There's just no other recourse here.
मारा. Oh, नहीं बे.
20 seconds. They're actually going to ult for this. This is a big commit in. The plant will come through. Woot trying to see if he can interrupt and intercept any of these players, but he will not. And there's the spot.
देख लिया उसने.
The Belcher shot. The ult ends up rebounding into the corner. He does not get caught. Suddenly, a chance, an opportunity for Boo. Trying to scope in on that corner, the Hunter's Fury. They know exactly where Woot's at, and they want to keep him contained. It's a quick cancel now. The defuse is just going to be stuck. Go find one.
Oh, defuse हो गया.
3 kills for Woot.
Defuse हो गया, nice.
For BBL.
Oh man, I mean, the fact that Heretics is able to fight back in this round, very, very impressive. They were seemingly completely locked out, but they're able to get that ult there. Kreven, I thought, played that really nicely. He just contained them to make sure they couldn't go for the rotate, the late rotate. And he still ended up dying. I mean, he was holding a great off angle. It's just Woot read it. Woot was slow peeking there.
Uh-oh.
Suspected he might be there. That just shows you how well these two teams know each other. Yeah, the Heretics coaches, it's so close. It's so close.
Time
And
out.
it's a lot to be invested. Granted, yes, a bit of a silver lining. You spiral down to the stage is that you got a couple of those critical ults out of BBL. The Hunter's Fury as well as that Annihilation end up getting burned, but you're still walking away every single round bruised up. This beating that BBL continues to just dish out.
For sure. And it's just, when you lose those early player advantages, BBL has shown that they're pretty disciplined about not giving you a lot of opportunities. You know, as aggressive as this squad is, you know, widely known to be, I'm pretty impressed with their ability to pause at times and to kind of just settle down, settle in, wait you out, play the smart game. That round right there, even though it doesn't go their way because Bua's ult, it's still, I think, very well handled in the theoretical sense. Execution may be a little bit off, but that's not the end of the world there. Cam gets set up.
Shot done.
Opt for Lover's Rock. He's trying to get over towards B. This is where the spike is now, but just, yeah, getting closer and closer to Wutal. Already have the Hunter's Fury for Rians, and Boo has Loita dead.
Yeah, TP's up over the top corner. Peek, Loita, maybe even just killed on a jump spot. Hard to tell just how clean the kill was, but it's a critical advantage that Heretics need.
ये पिक निकालना पड़ेगा. Cypher ने देख लिया.
In mid, trying to find that timing, takes the armor away from Lover's Rock, but cannot get that elimination through. Repivot back over to B though from both of the teams as BBL starting to realize it's not going to be hitting on A. Your point avoided.
देख लिया उसने.
Krevin trying to just jump up and down, keep himself safe. Because will be able to find that elimination as Lover's Rock goes in with the overdrive. Good for one, but the players dying around him. Benji able to find it, the ult now on the floor in the Rock.
30 seconds left.
Need to be a 3K.
Spike planted.
No net, no real util to try to make a go of this. Just a single sonic sensor. That is not going to lead to much. Flushed against the wall here is Rienz. Laroc swinging that corner, able to find the one. He's trying to fish him out.
Oh!
Jumping over the top of the Classic, survives with
6
6.
HP छोड़ा उसने उसको.
It's Heretics their second round.
So it felt like maybe part of the discussion here was just, hey, if you see an opportunity, take it. And the A side is kind of where the strong side has been for BBL. So, okay, you can mess with them a little bit. You get a pick over there, that's great. But then you're toying with the map, and then they just have no resistance at the front of B, and they're like, okay, we should really just take advantage of that. And I think that's probably something BBL needs to address pretty quickly, and it looks like already, yeah, the coaching staff immediately takes a time out of their own. You know, Key wants to get in there and talk to the players. It's just kind of like little things there where just a little bit of an over-rotate from BBL, I think, hurt them in terms of maybe trying to slow that down, and then you have that problem where Krevin, or not Krevin, the Viper gets into the site just a little bit ahead of everybody else because you're trying to make that fast rotate over, but Heretics is already a step ahead of you. They get the spot, and then they can just relay bolt, pin him into the corner. Lover's Rock tries to go for the overdrive, but immediately gets dinked down to 5 health. Can't really do much more.
Look, nice. One on ping on me.
Finger.
Ping on me.
They look back at this one though.
That was pretty nasty.
That was, but
to put them onto that eco, that Hunter's Fury.
And that's okay. Rose tagged down, not quite dead.
Ooh.
Rose managed to survive.
Well, didn't last long.
Lover's Rock. Vandal in hand, able to put some good use.
Oh, nice.
What a shutdown from Loida.
एक और.
Absolutely destroying him with that bang.
Oh, man.
Gets a second.
अरे भाई जल्दी आते ना उसको कवर देने. Oh man, how?
A damn close affair.
भाई उसने कितना अच्छा निकाला था.
He got hit by that stun. That is crazy good stuff from Boo. Look at this. Bink. Oh my goodness. The second
स्टन में मारा.
bullet gets in there and finds the head, and then the stun wears off and he's good for the final. So now it's Heretics' turn. Start streaking some rounds together. Lovers Rock goes back to the op. Lovers Rock goes back to the op. He's going to be under pressure early. Has to tuck into the corner to avoid. Recon just looking then, see if there's any follow-up behind it. I wouldn't expect Boo to try to aggressively challenge that, but he's going to hear these footsteps. So this kind of gets a little bit concerning for me for BBL, because the IGL now has maybe a decent idea. Not sure if Loida made any noise over there.
Gun barrel spotted. Spotted the neon. Ooh.
A fine day.
Oh, nice.
Muzzle flare as well, so Rien's
इसको मारना पड़ेगा.
Opening up a good amount of space.
ये लग रहा.
No smoke to cover this angle.
Oh, babe.
Giving an opportunity for Lovers Rock, but no. Whoa. The counter swing in. Boo finds the timing, and Heretics being revived from the dead. Brought back after that Lotus. They're finding their footing here on Sunset once again, as this will be them tying things up 4-4.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. When Boo's able to get that kind of space, hear those sound cues to know what's going on the map, he can just find so many openings for his team. Just make it so hard for BBL, who again overcommit on these rotates. I thought this might be something that the coaches would talk about during the timeout, is you guys are kind of overcommitting to some of this early contact, and therefore you're giving these opportunities for Heretics to gain space on sites when you're really heavily committing to mid. I mean, I get you're setting up for the crunch. Heretics is leaning that direction, but Heretics is never going to overstep in those moments. You're going to have to be a little bit more disciplined. Heretics on the other end, it's just Boo just, again, using the information of the opponents that they're giving him against him and doing it beautifully. Well, round 9, and it is weak by again for BBL. Couple rifles, couple sheriffs, Bucky for Lovers Rock. Bank account getting deep for Heretics. Krevin gonna see quite a bit. Just immediately starts pivoting the other way, trying to bait him in for this Bucky.
It'll have to be one hell of a bait. Does manage to clear out the drone. Tucks on the corner, being like, yeah, swing this way. Heretics looking like they're happy with that. At least is what? Was the wall up?
Yes,
I think he just killed him blind.
I gets through the smoke. Maybe there's a tracer.
Sometimes lucky.
Go, go, go.
Maybe just a tracer from the Vandal.
I don't know if Boo shot.
I don't know either.
Oh, hand spotted into the head there as Benji Fishy won't be able to get the punish, shutting down that potential weapon upgrade. Reposition. We'll be able to find one. Rose now having to tuck away. Krevin trying to see if they swerve in towards market, but they're going to be pedaling over now towards the A site. Loida here, Vandal in hand.
A side पे entry लेंगे.
Not going to be spotted out by this cam. 30
A
seconds
side
remaining.
पे है Omen.
Paranoia at the ready.
लोइता है, रोक सकता है.
Paranoia gonna be
Oh,
set. One
miss
player
किया, miss
spotted,
वो.
kills that
Nice.
yet. There it is.
Oh,
Can only be the
oh.
one. Who guns down the remainders? And now
3v1.
Krevin. Trying to see
Nice.
if he can keep them in this round. The spike down on the floor. The double.
Oh!
Gonna be Wood again. Hits himself.
बहुत close था.
Another 3K. Another big round. As Heretics slot into the lead.
Well, they're really in the groove now. BBL is starting to crumble a bit, losing some of that confidence.
क्या हो गया BBL को एकदम से?
Some of that swagger. So now you're getting some, again, just really good map reads. Heretics being so patient. It's like find a pick and then go to the other side because they know that BBL is going to overreact to that. BBL has been shifting so quickly, trying to be that team that can get there. Okay, bye-bye.
Huh?
2 kills going to be found as Goshmers and Benji. Come away with some goods. Paranoia out as well as Boo is already into the back of sight, just keeping him distracted, and Loida none the wiser. Ends up getting flanked through alley. This is a massive investment for BBL. Just cannot get this economy going. Unable to stir this up.
Over there.
Net the back of box, but it's 2 players stacked on this 90-degree angle. Krevin, yep. Nothing more to be done about that. Larock now to try to survive, to try to escape.
Save करना पड़ेगा.
Heretics move up to 6.
And this is just one of those rounds that sometimes Heretics is going to throw at you. It's not most rounds, it's very few. 1 or 2.5 where they just all of a sudden are like, fast execute, go. And you're just
अब ये 6-6 तक भी जाता है या नहीं जाता वो देखना पड़ेगा हमें एक बार.
Because they often like to default. They often like to kind of ping pong around the map. They're going to toy with you a little bit. I mean, how many of these rounds we've seen the clock timer turn red because the timer is running out? This one, I mean, we're not even ready. It's so fast. Nobody anticipates this. Just a counter slide there. Koshmaris wins it. And then there's Benji right there. Good for the trade. Very nicely set up. A good paranoia or a good flash. There you go. Easy peasy. Heretics.
Oh, easy peasy.
Always looking for that one round where they can kind of catch you off guard. And there it was. Woot has his ult. Do have Rose with the Hunter's Fury. The buy's all over the place for BBL.
I mean, Woot, if he gets into the right spot, it could just be a quick cancel on that Hunter's Fury as well.
Correct.
I'm out of here.
That's why you're
Neek,
looking.
nothing going to be spotted there. Okay. Loida catching Boo over at alley. Now they're going to look to try to pivot their way forward.
Whoa!
Shot from Krevin, making that like casuals. Oh, hell! He gets another!
Oh, man.
A monster is shut down on the entry, and Benji watching his teammate bleeding out on the floor. Desperately trying to find anything that he can.
Oh boy.
No way to rescue him.
1v4, 1v4.
To convert this round.
उठा लेगा स्पाइक. Oh, उठा लिया.
Tucks back over.
गया.
वो
10 HP पे भाई नहीं बे ये नहीं थ्रो करना. Oh man. फिर से 3K. बच गया भाई ये राउंड बच गया.
Oh, please explain that round to me. That was so wild.
What the hell just happened?
That was crazy. I mean, Krevin has been ridiculously good today. I cannot.
भाई इसने भी अच्छा खेला. शेरिफ से निकाला इसने 3.
He has just been an absolute monster, especially on Breeze and Sunset here. But I mean, Benji almost wins that when it looked like it was done.
Yeah, that would have the death knell.
Yep.
The final blow dealt. If he clutches that out, Hunter's Fury going to be committed into this one as Mars. Watching 40 people find Loida, however, going to be taken down. Hunter's Fury on the prowl, trying to find anything they can give, and Rien's tucked away. Catches Lover's Rock, and now suddenly it is just LaRock left standing. As it's just back-to-back insanity. Annihilation.
कैसे बच गया वो?
Quickly
अच्छा, पकड़ लिया था.
And that is the half. Done and dusted with Heretics out in front by 2.
I feel like the comms starting to break down a little bit there for BBL. You know, they don't identify that Rienz is in the cubby until Lover's Rock doesn't even check him. I mean, he's out in the open, he's sitting there, and he just runs right by him, never even looks. And then nobody gets comm to that Rienz is there, so then another player's walking down mid, not even looking at him. So I think coach here for BBL. If I'm
BBL ने स्टार्ट अच्छा किया पे, अच्छा पेस पकड़ा था, 4-1 था, 4-1 से ये कैसे 4-6 तक बैक टू बैक हार गए.
Things getting really rough there. Here into the halftime, let's go ahead and send things over to Ian and Lou and check in.
Et on est avec Wojtek, le maître des clés, et on va un petit peu vous expliquer comment ça fonctionne, ce système de briseur de clés, Ian.
We are at a clutch point of this series because for the first time here at the STC Arena, when this map is done, a key will be crushed. Will it be our title defenders? And as you can see, they've got a very special key here. Will it be Team Heretics or BBL that goes beneath our key crusher?
Je peux toucher?
Huh?
Can I touch?
No, no.
No, we don't do this here, right? It's expensive.
नहीं छू सकते उनकी शील्ड को.
Will get crushed. Which team?
I think it would be heartbreaking to see our title defenders go out so early, but it would also be quite a good story, wouldn't it? What do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys think? You know, I'm not answering that question. So you're rooting for Team Heretics. Je vais demander aux fans, s'il vous plaît, dans le public, je sais qu'il y a énormément de fans. Carmine Corp, Vitality, Gentlemate. Mais ici, qui pense que Team Heretics va perdre ce match? Qui pense que ce sont les BBL qui vont perdre ce match?
Wait, you're asking who's going to get crushed?
Yes. So apparently it's going to be BBL. Just saying.
Let me try. Will it be Team Heretics? Or will it be BBL?
I think we have our answer.
I think we do. But we're going to find out truly in the server.
Now we will. Crowd feeling, I don't know about you, feeling a little split on that one.
Yeah, clearly.
They need to make up their minds.
Ian's like, no touching, no touching.
It's a little one-sided. This half, I mean, BBL getting up to 5, given some of the scenes that we were witnessing. Feels borderline miraculous. One of Heretics found their footing. It felt like they were going to run away with this map completely and utterly.
I feel like another OT is on the cards. That's how I'm feeling. It just is really close. I think, you know, BBL,
मुझे लगता नहीं है बाद तक रुकेंगे
on the attacker side here.
ये ले लेंगे यहाँ पे entry लेंगे.
No, you have a little bit of space. Lovers Rock gonna claim it.
Oh, he is just playing this so slowly.
देख लिया.
It's all fake.
Attempted that shot. So going wide. Jump up. And this is all, as you say, to draw attention. They now have to try to re-clear the site. Get him flushed out. Boo. Damage going to be suffered. Setting up a smoke on that alley side, but no one on that approach. Slow creep in and out. Lovers Rock situated in mid.
अरे कितना आराम से गया.
Very casually, but he's ended up beating quite a bit.
Side तो नहीं इजी मिल की.
43 health remaining on him. Team effort. Clear out that barrier mesh.
Tries to grab net though.
Over the back of sight, and LaRock going to be taken down. Mood able to find Krevin as well. Rose trying to capitalize off that blind, but he just can't make anything happen. Rand's now able to find one with that frenzy, and Loida has to do it all. The right click going to be good for one. Gets it into the 1v1. The defuse being stuck. There's no bullets, but he's got him off the defuse. As they just dance around Benji.
Oh भाई, ये क्या हो गया था?
Oh. Shit clutch. Because no one knew what the hell was going on. But it's BBL.
Oh, absolutely wild, absolutely bizarre. This match has delivered a few of those moments. And this one may be the most bizarre yet. Runs out of bullets, picks up a gun. That one's not doing so good either. But oh my God. I thought Heretics had this one. They were steamrolling through that.
Ooh.
A 1-1.
Mid से आ गए थे.
To start things off. Going into the next round. Benji dead. Lovers Rock traded. Morris again going for a bit of investment, having the stinger in hand. Needing to find value as Woot getting tagged up.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
What a crispy shot!
That is disgusting.
Unbelievable!
If you're cheering for Heretics, but that is absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
The BBL camp.
More of that, please. That is so sick. I mean, it's just incredible how these players will just hit these grooves on either side. A lot of different players today. I don't know that there's much Woot can do about this. Caught by the grab net and just has to peel away and preferably find a way to die to a spike or something. Boo will find a stinger.
Oh, 7 all ho gaya.
Out in the wild.
Nice.
So let's see if there's anything further that can kind of materialize in this round for Team Heretics, or if it's just going to be a die to the spike. I mean, the deadlock wall is here. I don't know why in a million years you'd ever even bother to challenge it. Just hide behind it, kind of wait it out. In theory, wait to the spike, and we should be good to go for another one. All right, looking at this next one for Heretics to see how they're going to be able to start getting the defender side figured out. I mean, my guess is that you're going to want to work a lot around the information game. I mean, you have a Cypher, you have a Sova, you have a KO. You have so much ability here to kind of check different parts of the map.
अब उनके पास bonus round है.
Consistently and really just kind of, in theory, keep BBL in check, but BBL just willing to.
ये बहुत अच्छा शॉट निकाले थे ये. 2 picks जो निकाले थे बहुत अच्छे थे.
Kind of work against them.
Now, 7-7. BBL looking for that bonus conversion to try to put Heretics 6 feet under.
What
a amount of firepower still available to them here.
Task it would be. Using some of that util early to buy a little bit of space. Rien's with the free fire. Suspects they might be coming. So sends out the recon. It's cleared very quickly, and Lover's Rock already has Benji Fishy dead.
Cypher down. Push forward.
Nice.
Casual shot from Rien's.
No nice.
Trevor dispatched with ease, but Lover's Rock peeks into
Yeah, nice.
Boba. Eliminations instantly found. And now a player disadvantage for Heretics.
Oh, timing on that dart a little early.
1-1, Rien's. 3K form, back
2v2.
now into a 2v2. Barrier mesh. Be expiring as he goes scaling forwards, looking for that 4th kill.
Ooh.
He's got it. An ace to prevent the bonus conversion. The shock dart out of his feet.
Ooh, ace मार दिया उसने.
He comes alive.
उसने ace मार दिया.
I don't know how he does it. Time and time again. Rien's so good for this Heretic squad. And that looked like a bonus for sure. But a late lurk from Boo helped set this up in a lot of different ways. And then the good shooting from Rien's. I mean, he gets hit by the shock dart. He has 39 HP. He's down to 4. Just barely. And he's going to stand up and let him know. What an ace. What a moment.
It's a masterful one there from Rien's, but again, bonus for BBL. And it had to come down to the heroics.
There.
1 round lead for Heretics. Need to be able to continue to find success off the back here.
Well, you got a Hunter's Fury, believe it or not.
भाई वो तो बहुत
Opportunity.
अलग ही तरीके से निकाल दिया वो राउंड को. निकलना नहीं था.
He is indeed.
इसे निकालना पड़ेगा.
Trying to no-scope Benji. Would have been able to have the kill. 1 of 2 that has that half armor. Meanwhile, though, Boo catching Loida. They're at the bottom of mid.
That was a crunch.
Spike still on the floor. Now Benji planted quite far forward.
Well, we go back to
I have
a bit of defaulting, a little bit of ping-ponging around the map. So BBL trying to re-clear mid, hoping that the pressure has been released by Team Heretics, and they're kind of right, but kind of not. Just depends. Nobody's really looking in their direction.
30 seconds left.
Other than Wu, if they push that far.
Dancing around these shots. Lovers Rock as well, ready for that push. Boo going to be eliminated. Hunter's Fury behind it.
Spike planted.
Another tag.
Save off this Neon. Meanwhile, the peak to come in, but Rien's again to nail the shot. Rock alone on the side, 45 health remaining. Shot down at his feet would have had him dead, but it's going to be taking it instead. And now, without any further presence forward, this Hunter's Fury is a pipe dream. He has to try to separate them completely and utterly apart. Clear the 0 point, the defuse being held. Gets it up to half, both of them. Finding the sound, he still does manage to take another with him. It's good damage found, but it's still the round going the way of Heretics.
Okay. I mean, again, Rien's just hitting some nasty shots, but this time it's the macro for Team Heretics that is winning them this round. It's having that Hunter's Fury early, gets you another kill, gets Krevin down. That's the Viper out of it. Makes it a lot more difficult for the attackers to hold on to this post plant without that poison cloud, without that snake bite.
Nice, Sanders, let's go.
And just the way they crunched into mid, the 2-2.
निकालना पड़ेगा.
You know, once Lover's Rock is there, they know there's maybe another layer behind it. Kashmaris thinking about trying to go for a bit of a peek, but nobody from BBL was home. They do have rifles still, one Guardian for Krevin.
Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
This BBL needs to get this back on the right track. This round very critical for them. Money going to be pretty low on a lot of their players if they can't find some value here, get the win. Same could be true for Heretics though, so this is just a pivotal round in general.
Yeah. Completely make or break it for either team.
That's huge info though. They're not really reacting to it. They're expecting a counter rotate, and instead BBL doubling down.
BBL has been doing a lot of shenanigans trying to sell some fakes. Realize very quickly that this is not one of those occasions. What's going to be coming in? Boo trying to align the shots.
Nice shot.
Catches him just a little bit faster.
Side मिल गई.
Fury expended from Rose. Nothing to be found off the back of that, but the site is going to be emptied.
30 seconds left.
Plant can come
यहाँ
through.
बैठना गलत है सबके साथ. जब ये हो तो.
From Benji, going to be watched as he starts creeping his way over towards tiles.
No escape.
Grab that around the corner. Trying to slow them up on the approach. Fragment as well, going to be lobbed in. Rose, his attention now tied over towards Street, but BBL there coming out on top, and now suddenly it's just Benji Fishy remaining. The 1v4, BBL managing to fight back.
Save करना पड़ेगा.
Heretics from getting up to double digits.
And this is, again, like we saw on Breeze, just really good back and forth between the IGLs. This time it's BBL who's been kind of ping-ponging around the map, really running down the clock. In this one, they get two players that are 0-pointed, and they go, you know, they probably think we're going to rotate off of that because that's giving away a lot of info, but let's just keep going. Let's see how they respond. And that is 100% the right decision because Boo was all alone. He's on an island. Then from there, you just set up the crossfires on the site. You can play for contact here for Rose to swing out from main. Very nicely done. It's exactly what they needed. Heretics coach probably feeling like, oh man, we had him on the ropes. We had him on the ropes.
Revealing area.
They bounce right back up. We're back
Bandit alongside this Phantom as well. This player's having to go for the save. Okay, I'm going to be cleared out. Looks like BBL, they're anticipating a bit of a rush here from Heretics, but they're going to be more than happy to just sit back. Wait for BBL to go to them.
This is going to be a tough round for BBL to dissect. There isn't going to be a lot that Heretics are going to give over to you in terms of the information game. They do show Rien's presence. That doesn't mean too much. But they are going to just rotate away from that. I don't blame them.
Oh, Lover's Rock. Flash sent out into mid, the double scale from that market side as well. It's going to be Wu taking the fight first. He gets taken down, and they will be able to overwhelm him, so now a gun can be collected. That's 2 rifles into the hands of Heretics. Cosmaris immediately investing this overdrive, slides the corner, Krubbing going to be taken down, Benji able to find Rose. The Annihilation ended up going one.
Whoa!
Hitting the transfer is Loita. The last one standing, trying desperately to get that spray to come
और मार दिया, और मार दिया. Whoa!
Rienz.
वो क्या मारा उसने?
Off his feet.
Oh man.
Zero margins.
Yeah, I mean, Heretics have some really good ideas. They get that clear onto B main, and they're like, all right, now we start crunching towards the rest of the map. They're not really committing that way. Let's start swinging in towards that A site early. See if we can do some damage. Man, Loita is having a go of it.
Yeah!
Had a lot of different step-ups today from a lot of different players in this match.
Rockets just giving it to him. Always willing to be the bad guy. And this is now Heretics very much feeling the pressure. The trash talk is there, but still a scary position for BBL to be in. They're running this back, they're tying it up. They're not out of the woods yet.
No, not at all. And now you got to think about, as Heretics, is this your moment to go for some kind of strike, but you have that KO ultimate, so